Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be opening up a booster box of JumpStart. JumpStart was released in July of 2020, and this box contains 24 packs of 20 cards each. I'm going to be doing pricing as of April 19th, 2022. Okay, here it is. Let's check all of our seals. Everything's looking good. Completely untouched. There we go. Get those up and out of the way. And let's get going. All right, so our first theme deck is going to be Feathered Friends. So we're going to have Angel of Dire Hour, followed by an Avon Gagglemaster, a Falconer Adept, a Dauntless Onslaught, and a Sky Tether. And then we're just going to have commons and uncommons from the JumpStart set, plus some lands. Let's leave this up. All right, so now we're going to have the dogs, also another white set. And we're going to have our pack leader from M21, followed by an Ismaru, Hound of Coda. Unfortunately, not worth more than $1 at this time. But then we have an Alpha Guard Hound, a Dauntless Onslaught, a Release the Dogs, and a Supply Runners. And here are our commons and basic lands. Go and get these two sleeved up. All right, moving on to pack 3. Already got 3 rares. There are 46 of these classes, and supposedly there's about 121 combinations of decks out of the 41, or 46. All right, so we have a Spirits deck. So we're going to have Shacklegeist from M21. It's not going to be one of the high value rares from the set. So we have a Battleground Geist, Departed Deckhand, Essex Flux, Nebengast Herald, and here are our commons and uncommons. So we have 2 whites and a blue thus far. So every deck surrounds a particular color theme. Don't know if there's any multicolored in here. I don't think I've ever opened one. There's a chance though with 46 different combinations. All right, so we have another white one here. So we have a Legion. And we're going to get a Blessed Sanctuary. And a Selfless Savior, a Falconer Adept, Path to Exile, and a Basari's Solidarity, followed by our commons and uncommons, and basic lands. All right, this is going to be a tricky pack, so let's cut the top there. Don't love doing that, but they don't always want to open. All right, so we have a Teferi. And we're going to get Teferi, Master of Time. This one does hold value over $1 in M20 or in M21. I'm just not sure 100% what it is. And then we have a Teferi's Ageless Insight. This one's also worth more than $1 in the M21. Tolarian Kraken, Exclude, Talren's Invocation, and a Teferi's Tutelage, followed by an Opt, and the commons and uncommons. Oh, and we have a Showcase Island appearing there. Occasionally you'll get the Showcase Islands instead of the JumpStart Island. I think it's just a way for them to feature the lands from M21. So I'll go ahead and get these all sleeved up. All right, so we have another white one here. So we have heavily armored. So we're going to get Micus the Lunarch. Not a high value mythic from JumpStart. Then we have a Tempered Veteran, a Patron of the Valiant, Supply Runners, and a Basari Solidarity. And there are our commons and our planes from JumpStart. There's actually 2 basic lands from JumpStart because you only get 1 or up to 1 JumpStart land per pack. After that, the rest are M21. Now, if you do get the showcase land from M21, you do not get a JumpStart land. But there is a plains currently worth $1.82 and a swamp currently worth $2.80. So we have a Chandra deck. And there we go, Chandra Heart of Fire. Unfortunately, she's not currently worth more than $1 in M21. And then we have Chandra's Incinerator, also unfortunately not holding $1. Then her Pyreling, Flames of the Firebrand, Pyroclastic Elemental, and there are our commons. Oh, and another showcase land. So you'll see we have the showcase land, and then we just immediately go into M21. Let's go ahead and sleeve some of these up real quick, just to ensure that we don't have any damage to our cards when sorting. All right, so far we've seen 4 white, 2 blue, and a red. And we're just about ready to, this is our last pack for the first third of the box. Oh, look at that. That one's slightly open. Doesn't appear to be any damage to the cards. All right, so we're going to see our first blacks. This is going to be the Rogues. And we're going to see Thieves Guild Enforcer from M21. Then we're going to see Corpse Traders, Una's Blackguard, Rogue Gloves, and a Stab Wound. And those were our commons. And there's a Swamp. We're actually looking for Swamp number 58, so we just missed it. I don't think that particular pack was searched or anything. The box looked fine. The pack was hard to get open. I think the plastic just didn't hold up over the last 18 months since these cards came out. All right, so we have our first green one here. So this is going to be our Tree Huggin'. So we're going to get a Primordial Sage from JumpStart. Not currently worth $1. Followed by Brawlfist Oak, Warden of the Woods, Nature's Way, and Wall of Blossoms. And there's our forest from JumpStart. Let's leave that up. To my knowledge, none of the token cards are currently holding any value. I think there's been a lot of JumpStart boxes opened and plenty of those symbol cards. Plus the symbol cards don't actually have any function within the game. All right, so we are back to white. And yep, this is our second Legion pack. So it's not guaranteed to be the same because there are multiple variants of each one of these. So we have a Glorious Anthem, followed by a Surge Striker, a Faith's Fetters, Release the Dogs, Basari's Solidarity, and there are our commons, Raise the Alarm, and that is not the white land from JumpStart that is currently worth more than $1. Alright, so we're back to black here with our Witchcraft. Alright, so we're going to get a Bog Brew Witch, currently not worth more than $1, followed by a Witch of the Moors. This one's currently worth $1.71. So far we're just not hitting a ton of value here. The Cauldron Familiar is actually also worth $1. I'll sleeve up the Cauldron Familiar later. It's only worth $1 too, so we won't spend the time sleeving that one up. Right now, I will sleeve it afterwards. Some people don't sleeve unless it's worth more than $5. I look at it as I spent good money on these boxes, so every card has value in my eyes, and I want to protect every single one of them. All right, so here we go again with Tree Hugging. This time we're going to get a Primordial Sage, followed by a Burlfist Oak, Warden of the Woods, Nature's Way, Wall of Blossoms. Can't remember if we saw Primordial Sage in the last pack, or in the last Tree Hugging. I guess it is possible to get two of the exact same Tree Hugging decks in the same box. I would think printing and sorting would prevent that. So here's our second red one. So we have a Devilish. And we're going to see a Zerzoth, the Chaos Rider. Currently not worth more than $1. Followed by a Traitorous Greed, Dance with the Devils, Change Brute, Spikeful Prankster, and a Havoc Jester. And there's our commons and basic lands. Definitely stay tuned after the video for the box analysis, where I'll be breaking down every single one of the cards that we've seen, value for the box, potential set value. Okay, here's our third blue one, Under the Sea. And we get a Pursued Whale from M21, followed by a Whelming Wave from JumpStart. Unfortunately, neither one of these two rares are worth more than $1 at this time. Unstable Obelisk, and then a Waker of Waves. And there we go. So we can sleeve up our two rares here. Okay, so now we have another blue one here. So we have our Wizards, which is going to give us Baron, the Tolarian Archmage. Currently not worth $1, followed by a Shipwrecked Dowser, Tolarian Invocation, Wizard's Retort, Rain of Reflection, and then our commons and basic lands. So far, I've not seen a lot of value coming out of this particular box. There are 4 JumpStart cards that are currently valued at over $30. In blue, we're looking for Ristic Study. In black, we're looking for Exquisite Blood. Green, there are 2. We're looking for Craterhoof Behemoth and Aloris Shepherd. Okay, so we have another black one here. This is our discarding deck. So we're going to have Tiny Bones, Trinket Thief, a mythic from JumpStart. Currently worth $12.05. Since that's our most expensive card thus far, I'm just going to go ahead and sleeve it right this second. Yay. All right, a little bit of value. All right, so then we have an Assassin Strike, Fell Spectre, Ravenous Chupacabra, and Entomer Exarch. And there we go. Oh, 2 of those in this particular box. Or pack. All right, moving right along. All right, so we're going to go to the white one here. So this box is already definitely skewing white. So we have Doctor. So we're going to get a Cradle of Vitality at a JumpStart, followed by a Path of Bravery, also at a JumpStart. Unfortunately, neither are worth $1. Griffin Airy, Alabaster Mage, Brightmare, Stonehaven Pilgrim, and there we go. Couldn't get these two sleeved up real quick. Cards are super glossy, super nice. They don't stick together. Really good card quality. All right, so now we have a red smashing. So we're going to see a Volcano Salvo from the M21, not currently worth $1. Furious Rise, Blood Rage Brawler, Flame of the Razor Boar, Heartfire Immolator. Fortunately, there's only a handful of cards within M21 that are actually still valued at over $1. I'd say it's about half of what's included within JumpStart. But again, I'll have the full breakdown afterwards. All right, so now we have a Goblin Deck. So we're going to see Krenko, the Mob Boss. This is currently at $4 and change. Goblin Commando, Goblin Lore, Goblin Rally, and Makeshift Munitions. And there are our commons and uncommons and basic lands. All right, so now we have an enchanted from white. So we have a Ajani's Chosen, followed by a Celestial Mantle. The Celestial Mantle does hold a little bit value over $1. Blessed Spirits, Face of Divinity, Faith's Fetters, Stonehaven Pilgrim, and then our commons and basic lands. Got about 4 packs left to go, including this one. Maybe they're holding the good one for the end. Or maybe this is a dud box. We'll see. All right, so we have Pirates. So we have a Corsair Captain from JumpStart, Chart the Course, Coastal Piracy, Departed Deckhand, Spectral Sailor, and then our commons and basic lands. Corsair Captain is not. Oh, I just took a look at the price list. The Coastal Piracy is actually $4. Thought I saw that one appear in there. Glad I gave that a second look. So we did redeem a little bit of value out of that pack. Happy to see that. All right, so now we're back to green with dinosaurs. Green does have the most value out of all the colors in JumpStart. Let's see if we can hit something good here. So we have Galta, the Primal Hunger, currently at $2. And then we have a Thrashing Brontodon, Drover of Might, Savage Stomp, and a Cultivate. And there we go. All right, so 2 packs left. Hit a little bit of value. I have a sneaking suspicion this box will be a break even or a loss, unless we see something amazing coming in the last 2 packs here. All right, so I have a Minotaurs. So we've got a couple of medium-sized cards in red, price-wise. So we have a Rage Blood Goblin. That is not one of them. Followed by a Sethron Hurling General. Unfortunately, also not one of them. Unleash Fury, Blood Rage Brawler, Soul Sea, and there we go. So despite getting a double rare pack, I think we've seen quite a few of those in this opening. Just not the rares we're looking for. There may have been some value in the commons and uncommons that I'm missing. All right, so last chance in this box. We have an Under the Sea in blue, and we have that Pursued Whale again, Talarian Kraken, Starfish, Unstable Obelisk, and Waker of Waves. All right, so that's going to do it for the opening portion of this. Stay tuned for the box breakdown. Okay, we're back. Everything's been sorted and inventoried. Now let's get into the MTG box analysis. The JumpStart Booster Box product is unlike any other out there. Instead of packs of mostly random cards from a single set, JumpStart contains 46 theme packs with 121 different variants, including cards from JumpStart and Core Set 2021. The 121 variants are evenly distributed across the primary colors of Magic with 24 each, but one of them is gold and its theme name is Rainbow. There are 20 common themes with 4 variants, 15 rare themes with 2 variants each, and 11 mythic themes which only have a single variant. Our box skewed white with 7 themes making an appearance, including Doctor, Dogs, Enchanted, Feathered Friends, Heavily Armored, and 2 Legions. We saw 6 blue themes, 5 red themes, and finally 3 black and 3 green themes. Half of the themes were common, 10 were rare, and 2 were mythic. All cards in JumpStart are non-foil. Yes, that's right. There are no foil cards in JumpStart. Since all themes are monocolored in JumpStart, except the gold one, which we didn't see, this distribution of cards by color lines up by our theme colors. But here are the numbers. The same alignment continued with the M21 cards we saw. One important thing to note, which you probably saw during the opening, each pack of JumpStart only contains one JumpStart land, and the rest are from the M21 set. Here's how our box performed with regard to coverage of the JumpStart set. We saw 171 unique cards, accounting for 35% of the JumpStart set. Out of the 480 cards we saw, 53 were duplicates in JumpStart, and 25 were duplicates in M21. This does not include the 131 duplicate basic lands. This gives us a duplication percentage of 22% for the box, again, not factoring in those basic lands from M21. Now let's talk about set value. I'm only going to focus on the JumpStart set here, as I could not find reliable information about the totality of the possible M21 cards available in the JumpStart themes. This chart represents the value of cards by dollar category. 13 of the cards are valued at over $10, 8 of the cards are valued at over $5, and 29 of the cards are valued at over $1. The remaining 445 cards are under $1. Our box was a little lackluster with only one JumpStart card over $10 making an appearance, which was our Tiny Bones Trinket Thief. We saw 0 cards in the $5 to $10 range, but a handful of cards in the $1 to $5 range, with 8 showing up. We did even worse in M21, with no cards valued over $10, and only 1 card over $5, and 1 card between $1 and $5. Teferi, Master of Time, was our biggest hit at $5.81, and Teferi's Ageless Insight was $2.20. So how did this box perform overall? I purchased this box from a private eBay seller for $87.26, not including tax. We opened up 24 packs with 20 cards each and saw 480 total cards. In the JumpStart set, we saw a paltry $58.12 of value. In the core set, we saw $33.33 of value, which brings our total box value to $91.45. That's a gain of only $4.19 over the price I paid, which equates to 105% value over the box price. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more MTG box analysis. Until next time, do something amazing.